Want to trap your opponent in French defense? Well, this is the way. After the move E4, E6 and a D4, D5, this is called a French defense structure. But a lot of time your opponent will play pawn D3 move. Don't worry, you have to go for the move pawn D5, and after the move there is a knight D2. The point is after the takes, there's a knight takes will come. You will play the move knight F6, and after knight this F6, you can see your opponent cannot play the bishop over here just because the D3 pawn. So your opponent go for the move pawn G3. The idea is to play the move bishop G2, knight F6, and go for the castle. This is called a King's Indian attack structure against the French defense. Here you will play the move pawn takes. Now, if the knight takes, then the knight takes, pawn takes, and the queen takes, king takes. You have a wonderful position. There's a no queen on the board. Black is happy. Now, that is the reason it will go for the move pawn takes. And here, of course, the bishop e7 is kind of like, or maybe the pawn e5 or the knight c6. These are some good moves, or maybe the bishop d6. But you will play for the move bishop c5. Now, this is a bit of a sneaky or out offbeat move, and you have to wait for your opponent's bad move. In this position, the bishop g2 and then the castle, these are the good moves. But if your opponent plays a knight f3, now this is the bad move. Now pause the reel and find out the best continuation. And those who wants to enjoy the reel, knight g4. And here is the way. Now you can see that there's a pressure. Knight h6 is not possible to stop the move. Pawn f2. And if the move knight here, then still the takes and takes, and after the move check, you will not go for the move king knight takes, because after the move, if the knight takes a rook, then you will lose your bishop. So calmly you will just move your bishop back. And if I will just say, if after the move knight g4, if your opponent plays a move queen e2, then bishop takes f2 check, king d1, and knight e3. Now your opponent has to give up the queen, otherwise the king has no square to go. Now go and try against your opponents.